Hello, Star Wars fans and Star Wars friends around the world, and welcome to another video. Right, from time to time I do a comparison video. It's compare a Black Series, 6-inch Black Series from Hasbro figure against a 6-inch Elite Series figure from the Disney store. Now, this one is clearly, it's Luke Skywalker, and it's the Luke Skywalker Jedi Master figure. I'm going to start with packaging. Oh my goodness, what a trial, what a chore that was. The Disney store one on the left here, little Mark Hamill here, he was secured into the plastic inner by absolutely 9 lots of this stuff, and it was so tight and so really tightly wound. It was incredibly hard to get in there with my giant man fingers and actually disconnect him from his packaging. It was a huge effort on my part to get that out, and took much longer than I've ever known any Elite Series figure to free from its packaging, which was insane. I'm not quite sure why they needed 9 lots of their covered wire to secure Luke to his packaging. He's not going to run off. He's not going to flee the box, the store, the country. That was, yeah, I'm still trying to come to terms with the 9 lots of wire to hold him into his box. I did have to use, actually I could not get my fingers in, I actually had to use a pair of snips to get into the wire. I couldn't reach some of it, and I didn't want to destroy the plastic inner because he's going back in there after the review. And I did manage, I'll show you close up, I did actually scuff his forearm there with a pair of clippers, so not too happy about that. But anyway, here goes the review. Well, actually, look back to the the Black Series packaging. That was easy. He pull the plastic inner out of the box and then just pop him out. He practically pops out of the plastic inner, no issue at all. No nasty cables holding him in there. Packaging wise, let's start with the packaging. I am really liking, I know some people aren't, the new Elite Series packaging. I actually like it. I think it looks very fresh. I like the whole the silver on the kind of silver grey. It works for me. I like that. Yeah, fresh is the best way to put it, I think. Right, here is here's the bump on the back. Let's zoom in. So you can pause this. I'm not going to dwell on this for too long. There you go. Okay. Right, and the Elite Series packaging is nothing too special. The artwork's quite nice. I like what they're doing with the artwork. That is a nice bit of quality, I think. And then more bump. Well, actually, a tiny bit of bump just in just multilingual. Right, let's get on there. There you go. And I'll pan down for those that you can pause this. And as usual, you have the Disney and Hasbro copyrights on there as well. Right, let's get down to the nitty gritty. Let's get down to the actual figure review. It's at times like these that you think, I'm not actually surprised that most people leave their figures in their packaging, because you think, oh, do you know, I've been waiting so long for these figures, and then think, oh, no, right, well, right, okay, I'm waffling now because I've got to be honest, because I pay for these myself. So, you know, if somebody's giving to me and say, look, you need to say this about the product, I'm like, I know some people have their item provided and are obliged to be pleasant and polite about them, but I'm not, so I don't. So, but I'm going to be honest. That's what I will be. Right, let's start with the Disney Elite series. It took to get him on. It's nice. It comes with the Star Wars logoed stand. I do like that. The foot peg took. I really had to force him on there, so I was quite concerned that it was either going to break the peg on the stand or his foot. Posability wise, yeah, his right arm is a bit loose, but then he has had at some point he's had his hand hacked off, hasn't he? So you'd understand that. It does come with his staff. I'm not sure what we're calling this yet, so it does come with an accessory which is removable, isn't it? Yeah, it is removable. Yeah, it is removable. Okay, yeah. So so it does come with that, which is a bonus because the Hasbro one doesn't. Now, coloration wise, I think it's really, really good. As I said, the only issue I have with this figure is the way that it was kind of completely 9 points. It was fixed. I'm going to stop going on about that now, but yeah, 9 points it was fixed into the. Oh, actually, that's really nice. It looks even better on the camera than it does in real life. I think they've got the hair nicely done on this. I prefer possibly the colouring. No, actually no. No, I think I prefer the colouring on this one. I'm not sure, there's a little spot on his cloak there. Let's go with that. There's a lot of detail on the hair, actually. Quite impressive. And clothing wise, really nice. I think they've done a good job. You have you've got the actual body parts are die cast, but then you have the soft sort of vinyl inner cloak and cloak itself. So it's and he's fairly. I mean, you're not going to play with these figures, are you? With the Elite series, they're definitely more for just being displayed. You can pose them to a certain extent, but yeah, they're definitely more for display. So yeah, I think it does look really cool, and it's one of those times. I think for me, I think the Elite series is going to win over the Hasbro. Now, took this out of the box straight off. Had issues trying to get this cloak to sit right. I can't get this cloak to sit right. I'm sure some of you out there have had more time and spent more time trying to get this to tie around. I've tied it round. Then you've got the little bit stringy bits around the front here that hang down, and they just look really out of place. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, what possessed you, Hasbro? You do better work than this. That's like. So it'd be nice if you could kind of pinch this in, but then you've got this here, and that's kind of what it does. And there's look, if you have a look at the cloak itself, there's so much stitching, and this part here is so bulky. It's really, really bulky. Look how much overlay there is. All the pieces of material that are matching up and all sewn together in one spot. There's just no way I can get this to sit right. I'm sure somebody out there is going to message me with photos and say, look what I've done. See? But for me, yeah, the cloak just, it does not work. It's, yeah, it's bad. The figure itself, again, just like the Elite Series version, you have the soft vinyl over cloak. Overcloak, is that a word? It is now. Over the plastic, the hard plastic figure, so it works. It looks really nice. Whereas on the Elite Series version, you have a gloved hand. On the Black Series version, you have his metal sort of Terminator hand. For a spin round, there's not a huge amount to say. There's more detail and more, yeah, there's definitely more detail on the Elite Series. Let's go close up on his face. Alright, let's come back a little bit so we've got a bit more space. There we go. So, it's a good face sculpt, isn't it? I'm actually pretty impressed with that. I don't know. I think I said the hair on the Elite Series figure was better, but I don't know. Oh, I think it's one of those times there are elements of both of these figures that are so good, and there are other elements that really let it down. Right, okay, I'm going to go for, it's a win for me for the Hasbro face sculpt. That's looking more Mark Hamillish than the other one. The other one looks a little bit too tanned, a little bit too like, yeah, I've not been in seclusion. I've been sort of on holiday. Yeah, so yeah. Oh no, I found it quite hard to stand initially when I got them out of the box. The Elite Series was pretty tough to get to fix to its peg on the stand, but the Black Series one he just kept falling over. He's got no accessory. There's no staff with the Black Series version, but what's my conclusion? I'm going to try and wrap it up now because I'm kind of running out of things to say on these. In conclusion, what do I think? You just want to fall over, don't you? For me, right, overall, it's a win for the Elite Series figure on this version. And primarily because I can't get this rotten cape to fix. Sorry, Hasbro, I'm sure you put a lot of time into that, but just can't. I can't get him to look cool in that cape, whereas the Elite Series version, he looks cool in that cape. So there you go. You pays your money, you takes your choice. That's kind of how it works. Did I buy both? Yeah, I bought both. Would I buy both again? Yeah, I'd absolutely buy both again. I do like both figures. I don't hate either, but there are elements that I like more on each figure than I do on the other one. But that goes for a lot of the Black Series, the 6-inch Black Series and the Disney Store Elite Series. So I've got to be completely honest, some of the figures, some of the face sculpts on some of the Elite and some of the Black Series, I'm like, what? How did that get past quality control? You know, and I'm not the first person to say it, I definitely won't be the last, but you got to take the rough with the smooth. I'm trying to end on a bonus here. Yeah, they're both good. I think just because I think the Elite. Right, okay. I'm going to go for a win for the Elite Series figure. There you go, guys. Do check out my other videos, and they're not all figures, so don't, you know, if you're not a figure kind of collector, they're definitely not all figures. I do the comparison videos once in a while, but yeah, not often. But check my details out below, and you'll find my links to my Twitter feeds. And yeah, as always, I do appreciate you watching. Click like and share the video, and let me know what you think. Have you bought both? Have you decided on just the Elite or just the Black Series? What's your view? I'm completely, you know, it's very subjective. What I like, someone else might hate, and what someone else might hate, I might love. That's how it works. It's very subjective what we like and what we dislike, and some people are very anti Black Series, some people are very anti Elite Series. So let me know where you guys stand on this, because I'm interested. and it always makes a good conversation. So as always, thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. Don't forget to click like, and I shall see you next time. May the force be with you, and bye for now.